Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the flight deck. It's a little noisy out there on the ramp today, so let's do this in the cockpit. We are back on our 2023 Christmas tour. Currently at Frankfurt, it is busy today. 29 departures, 24 arrivals, ATC up all over the place around here. So it will be rather busy getting out of here. It's a short flight today. We're heading south down over the mountains and into Bern. Flying along with us is Kevin. He is couple spots off to our right there he is, and we're gonna get ourselves all set up and ready to go. All right, so cockpit pre-flight is underway. We'll come down here, the parking brakes on, up top, get the flashlight on so we can see. All right, battery is going on. Standby power is already in auto, and emergency exit lights are now armed. With that done, we can come down, and we're going to request the ground guys to hook up our ground power. We'll get that hooked up and in, and then we can start getting the rest of the aircraft set up and ready for boarding. We have the flashlight off there. We have about 99 passengers today for the short hop down to Bern, Switzerland. All right, ground power is now on. We're gonna pop up top, and I can't remember which one it is. There it is. We'll get the dome lights on so we can see what we're doing. It's that one. All right, we'll get our panel lights up. There we go. Pop downstairs. We'll get the two pilot's panels up. We're going to do 2 notches on the background, 2 notches on the FDS flood. We'll crank up this way, Roger's side all the way. And then we can pop down here and do the pedestal. There we go. So that's all our lights there up and going. We're also going to pop up and turn on our position lights to steady. Let them know the aircraft is now powered. And up top we can turn on our IRSs into nav and start them aligning. Alright, with everything done there, we can get boarding underway. And we're going to request boarding.
Boarding requested. Do you want to board crew?
No. Crew's already on board. Alright, so the buses are underway. That is all good, so we can continue with our setup here. We're going to come up top and do the passenger signs to on. Electric hydraulic pumps 1 and 2 are on. Yaw damper is on. Window heats for both sides are now on. Left aft fuel pump will come on. We'll wait for the low pressure light to go out. We'll now turn on the APU, wait for the low oil pressure light. There she is, and we'll start. And while we wait, let's bring up our chart for where we are headed today. Okay, so here's our map. Here's Frankfurt. We're going to be taking off. At the moment, I've got us set for runway 18. We'll see what they actually give us. It's one of the options. But since we are heading due south, I think that may be the one they give us. So we're going to head down here on our departure all the way down to Aneki. Down here over the mountains. And then we're going to come down into the valley here as we head down towards Bern.
Passengers boarding starting.
And we'll be landing there. We'll figure out what the winds are. Right now they're pretty calm, so we'll figure out our approach once we're up in the air and we see how things are going. So that is our routing plan as it stands at the moment. And we can carry on now. We have the APU up and running, so the APU generators are going to come on. There's the left generator, right generator are both on. We're going to turn the APU bleed air on. We'll get the packs on. and make sure the isolation valve is open. And there we can start getting some heat in the back for all the peoples. All right, down we go to here. We're going to go menu FMC. We'll bring that up. We're going to come over to Roger's side. We'll leave that on that systems page. And into the electronic flight bag, we're going to request our data from SimBrief. There we go. And that is now in. Let's go nighttime on that. And yeah, we'll go with that chart there. Alright, so we're here checking out the aircraft. 737-800 is correct. Nav data is good to do November 28th. That is good. And we are good there. So we're going to come over to position initialization. It is the 11th of December. That is an odd number, so we're going to use the first officer side, which is the right one. We'll grab that, come back and slot that in. There we go. The aircraft now knows where it is, and we'll come over to our routing, and we're going to request our flight plan. So we're going to ask for the flight plan to be sent to us, EDDF. Hey, J-Hog, how you doing? To LSZB, which is Bern. That's one we're going to go with. As you can see, it's a short flight, 202 miles. We're going to be going up to our flight level of 240, and everything else is good. So we're going to set our payload, and we're going to set our fuel. So they are both set now, and we're going to select this route. And then we're waiting for it to be sent. How you doing, J-Hog? How's everything over up in the north there? Alright, we've got the route sent to us, so we're going to load it into the FMC now. Hey, Kevin. So that's now loading in. Alright, so with that route in, you can see EDDF to LSZB and Skyways 5556. We're going to activate and execute the route. 18 departure, yeah, that's what I've got planned. Cold and wet as per normal. Yeah, well, we're right in that hovering a couple degrees below zero at night and a couple degrees above, so everything is damp and it's frosting and then thawing and it's muddy out and all that great stuff. So as you can see, if we come over, there's our flight plan, a couple airways that take us all the way down, and we're good there. So for our departure, we're going to set up, and this may change again, we're going to set up for a runway 18 departure on the Ankel 2. That is good, and we will enter that in. For our arrival, we're going to do runway 14, ILS 14. And we're going to be going in on the Grotto 3M. That's not the chart I want. It will be... Yeah, it'll be at Burkeett. We'll go in there. So that is now set up. And we're good there. So over to our performance initialization now as we continue to set up the aircraft. We'll request our information off the flight plan. And we're just going to wait for that so we can load it in as well. Alright, so we got that information, we'll load it in. So our gross weight is set, 0, fuel weight, reserves 4.1, cost index of 24, flight level of 280, we're going to change that to 240, and our cruise winds, transition altitude of 5,000 feet. Is correct. So we will execute that, but then we're going to change our cruise altitude to 240, and then we'll execute that again. changes the numbers slightly, gets us a little bit more in line with where we should be. And so we head over to our performance. All right, so I'm just going to enter in the information. Get the current weather for everybody, and I'll throw it into the chat so you can all see it. There we go. So you can see the winds are 190 at 8, a few clouds at 4,100 feet. We got visibility 1009, and no other significant changes expected. So just entering the weather in, and 1009. That is set. Runway is going to be 18. Sounds like everything is loaded on board. And our takeoff weight is in. We'll calculate and let's see what we get. So we have a cell temperature today of 44 degrees. It's going to be a 24K D-rated takeoff. And we are looking good with everything there. We'll come over to this information. So it's going to be a flaps 1. We'll enter in the wind information so that we have it on the runway side. That's 190 at 08. Come back over here. Center of gravity is 4.8. We're going to have 1,400 feet remaining, and that gives us a 135, 136, 143. So our V1 of 135, a rotation speed of 136, and a minimum climb speed of 143. And that is set. All right. Okay, Jayhawk. So we're good there. We can come up now and tune in tower for our briefing. And tower here is 118.78. That's 11878.
318 via November 7 and November.
And departure is going to be on 120805. And we'll get that dialed in as well, so that one's ready to go.
996, ready to copy.
Affirm.
Lufthansa 996, information Oscars current clear to Amsterdam Aerodrome, Maroon 7 Mike departure, flight plan route, climb by SID, flight level 70, squawk 1000.
And I'm just going to pop in and get the departure ATIS. Information 1920, that's fine. Runways in use 25 center and 18. Transition level of 7,000.
Lufthansa 075 also ready to copy.
So we can come into our climb.
Lufthansa 075, information Oscars current cleared to Düsseldorf, Maroon 7 Mike departure, flight plan route, climb by SID, flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Clear to Düsseldorf, Maroon 7 Mike departure, climb by SID, flight level 70, squawk 1000, Lufthansa 075.
Lufthansa 075, feedback correct.
Okay, so that is set. Winds 190 at 8 degrees. Visibility is 10 kilometers or more. Few clouds, or clouds are few at 4,100 feet. It's fine. Temperature 10, dew point 5, QNH 1009. No significant changes. All IFR departures report TOBD at VAC DM before requesting on clearance.
Yankee, you were instructed to hold short of November 8,
yeah,
taxi now left into
Oscar.
November 7
Okay,
and hold short of November.
November 7 and hold short November, Lufthansa 37 Yankee.
There you go,
Okay, so Yankee, now
1009.
you can stay at November 8 but hold short of November.
Roger, we'll stay at November 8 and hold short at November Lufthansa 37 Yankee.
Okay, we
Lufthansa
are
8 Lima Alpha, taxi left on Papa, November 11, hold short of November.
good to get our clearance when we can get in.
Taxi left, Papa 1, November 11, hold short of November, Lufthansa 8 Lima Alpha.
8 Lima Alpha, it's Papa, November 11, hold short of November, break, Lufthansa 9 Alpha, wind 190 degrees, 8 knots, runway 25 right, clear to land.
Runway 25 right, clear to land, Lufthansa 9 Alpha.
Lufthansa 143 on tower frequency.
Lufthansa 143 at tower frequency at 7 mile final. ILS approach runway 25 left.
Lufthansa 143, wind 190 degrees, 8 knots, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear for land, ILS runway 25 left, Lufthansa 143.
Lufthansa 37 Yankee, taxi to stand Victor 144 via November 8, link 3, November 7.
Can you just repeat for Lufthansa 37 Yankee?
37 Yankee, Victor 144 via November 8, link 3, November 7.
Roger, Victor 144 via November 8, Lima 3 and November 7, Lufthansa 37 Yankee.
37 Yankee, it's November 8, link 3, November 7.
Yeah, this is what I said. November 8, link 3 and November 7 for Lufthansa 37 Yankee.
Transfer 9 info, stand out for lift.
Frankfurt Tower, hello, Transavia 36 Tango, establish ILS, runway 25 left.
Transavia 36 Tango, tower, hello, number 2. Detroit 909 uniform, confirm you called in for startup and pushback.
Affirm.
Detroit 909 uniform, startup and pushback approved, face east.
Start and push brief, face east, Transfer 9 uniform.
Frankfurt Tower, Skyways 5556 at Victor 111, looking for clearance to Bern. We have Oscar.
Skybase 5556, tower low, information Oscar is current, cleared to Bern, Aneki to Lima departure, flight plan route, climb press at 4000 feet, squawk 1000.
Roger, Anik to Lima departure, initial climb 4000, squawk 1000, and we have Oscar for Skyways 5556.
Skybase 5556, feedback correct. Lufthansa 9
All right.
correction, Lufthansa 9 Alpha,
So he wants
taxi
us
left
to
on
squawk
Papa,
1000.
November 11, hold short
It's
of
an
November.
odd number to squawk.
Papa November 11, hold short of November, Lufthansa 9 Alpha.
That's fine. So we have the right runway, we have the right departure,
Alpha 52,
and 4000 will be our initial climb.
Lufthansa 8 X-ray Romeo, taxi to
So
stand
put that
Alpha
in now
21
so we
via
don't
Lima
forget.
and November 5.
Stand Alpha to 1,
There we go.
Lima, November 5.
All right, so altimeter is set, transponder is set, fueling, loading, and boarding is complete. If we pop outside, aircraft is clear of ground equipment except for chocks and ground power unit.
Taxi to stand Alpha 36 via November,
Takeoff
November
data
7, Lufthansa 8 Alpha.
Is all set.
Lufthansa 143, taxi left onto Mike.
Cruising
Mike
altitude
30,
of
defaulted cut
240,
2, holding
we'll
point runway
get that in
25
now.
center.
And airport elevation here at
Frankfurt Tower, grüß Gott, Condor 2017, ILS 25 left.
Frankfurt
Condor
is
2017 Tower low.
363, so we're going
Lufthansa
to go
143, taxi left onto
400.
Mike. Mike 30, and cut 2, holding point runway 25 center, expedite.
it's 400. MCP, we'll come down here. We are going to be going to V2 plus 20, so 163.
Lufthansa 143, expedite taxi now.
And our runway heading is
Yes,
going to be
I'm at
176.
Mike 17, exit of runway 25 left. Having some communication problems, but seems to be
4,000
okay now
feet
because
is good.
the taxi is okay.
143, expedite taxi straight ahead.
MCP is set.
Taxi is straight ahead.
Flight directors
Lufthansa
are
143.
on both
Lufthansa
sides.
36 Tango, wind 190 degrees, 8
Radios
knots, runway
are
25
all
left,
set.
clear to land.
There's tower and
Runway
approach.
25 left, clear to land.
Doors are
Transavia
closed,
36
equipment
Tango.
is clear. We can come down and remove chocks.
Number 2 for approach, call you back. Lufthansa 126,
And
wind
ground
190
power
degrees,
is
8 knots, runway
being
180 clear for
disconnected
takeoff.
as well. We will turn on our anti-collision light. Logo lights are on. And we'll quickly get
Lufthansa 7
over
XL,
here.
started on pushback approved, face west.
Start replacing by 7 Alpha.
There's aircraft landing.
Lufthansa 143, taxi straight at via Mike 30 and hold at cut 2, holding point runway 25 center.
All right. One more check outside.
Lufthansa 140,
Everything is good.
and taxi right at Mike 30, crossing runway 25 center.
Lufthansa 143, negative, you're not instructed to cross the runway, you're instructed to hold short of the runway at cut 2, holding point.
Hold short at Mike 30 off runway 25 center, sorry, Lufthansa 143.
Lufthansa 23 Charlie Tango, 7 Victor 115, ready for step.
Lufthansa 23, Charlie Tango, started on pushback approved, face west.
Pushback, face west, Lufthansa 23 Charlie Tango.
Frankfurt Tower, Skyways 5556, Victor 111, ready for push and start.
Skyways 5556, started on pushback approved, face west.
Startup push approved, face west, Skyways 5556. All right.
Transfer 36 Tango, taxi left onto Mike Yankee 1 and hold short of Yankee 10.
Again, it is busy here, as you can hear on the ATC.
Taxi left via Mike and Yankee and hold short of Yankee 10, Scandinavia 36 Tango.
Lufthansa 126 identified, contact Langen radar on 136, decimal 130.
136, 130.
Actually, I think we're going to keep this route here.
Lufthansa
at
143,
night. Just looks a
cross
little
runway
bit
25
easier
center,
to
on
see.
the other side, taxi right on Lima, hold short of November 8.
All right, so that's all done. That's done. Clear both sides. We're clear for push
Crossing
and
runway
start.
25 center.
We have no
and,
fuel in the center tanks. We're going to turn on
say again,
the
sorry.
regular tanks.
Cross runway 25 center, on the other side, taxi right on Lima, hold short of November 8.
Anti-collision is on.
Crossing runway 25 center, turn right on
Packs will
Lima,
now come
hold
off.
short of November
Ignition mode
8,
selector is set
Lufthansa
to
143.
both.
Condor 2017, wind 49 8 knots, runway 25 left, clear to land.
25 left, clear to land.
So we're going to go, we are facing south. So we're going to go
Lufthansa 9 Alpha, taxi
nose
descent,
to the
Victor
right, tail to
176
the
via
left.
November.
And that will have us facing west. So Kevin's pushed back already.
Lufthansa 9 Alpha, taxi to stand Victor 176 via November.
Victor 176 via November, Lufthansa 9 Alpha.
Tower now, Lufthansa 996, ready for push and start.
Lufthansa 996, started on
Can't
pushback
see him.
approved, face east and stay clear of the traffic, the pushing traffic behind.
There's our lift.
Better push.
So we're going to go nose right, tail left.
And the Argo, stay clear. Lufthansa 996. Lufthansa 37 Yankee on block 10, Victor 144, thank you for the service, bye-bye.
Here we're pushing.
Transfer 36 Tango, this was not left on Mike, continue now straight ahead via Mike 8 and hold at cut 2, holding point runway 25 center.
And we'll add fuel. There's Kevin.
Transfer 36 Tango, continue taxi via Mike 8 and hold at cut 2, holding point runway 25 center.
Looks like he's facing a British Airways arrow. A little bit of a
Lufthansa 075, pushback.
stutter there.
Lufthansa 075 inbound traffic, stand by for push.
Transfer on the non-uniform for taxi.
Looks like it's pushed me onto the orange line, or the
uniform, taxi to runway point runway 25 center via November
line
1,
here.
Lima 1.
Let's get the other engine going.
November name 1, hold the point.
See where did it push me onto November blue.
Lufthansa 143, taxi to stand Alpha 11 via November 5.
Braking brakes are set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Fuel for engine 1.
Lufthansa 143, taxi to stand Alpha 11 via
Monitoring
November
here.
5.
Say stand number again.
Alpha 11.
Taxi suspend Alpha 11, taxi via November 5.
Tower, Grotto Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo, Victor 106, request push and start.
Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo Tower, hello. Start
So
up
it
and
should be a
push
straight
approved, straight
taxi
back,
down
confirm.
November.
Start push approved, straight back, no tower, Lufthansa 1 Victor 4 Lima Romeo.
And there's starter cutoff.
Cockpit to
Lufthansa
ground.
3 Tango
We have a good
Foxtrot,
engine start.
start up
You can
standby for
disconnect.
push inbound traffic.
Unlocking gear.
All right, so there's generators 1 and 2 are now on. Engine 1 and 2 start switches to continuous. Probe heat
Lufthansa
left
140
and right
US
are
taxi
now
via November
on.
5,
Engine
next
ATS
flight
not
immediately
required.
into
Engine
November,
bleeds
thereafter
1 and
left
2
into
are
November
on.
5.
Packs 1 and 2 left and right to auto. Recirculation fans left and right
Then
to auto.
immediately right and then
Isolation
immediately
valve, auto.
left into November 5 and
APU
Alpha
bleeds
11.
are off. APU
River
is
909
now
uniform,
off.
wind 19 degrees, 8 knots, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff.
Clear takeoff T5 cents, speed on 09 uniform.
Flaps 1.
Contact 2017, taxi right,
Our
1
set
Mike,
elevator
Mike 8,
trim, we
and
want
hold it, cut 2, holding point,
4.8,
runway 25
so
center.
just below 5. That's good there. And flight controls.
Turn
System.
right on to Mike,
Full left.
turn left
Full
on
right.
Mike 28, hold short of cut to
Forward.
runway 25 center,
Back. Neutral.
contact 2017.
Full left.
Left is
Full
clear.
right.
Right
Rudders.
is clear.
Neutral. Engine instruments look good. We'll bring the
Look from the
information
80,
up on top.
Right.
LNAV, VNAV are now armed. Auto throttle on. Warning recall is clear.
Tomjet 23, Charlie Tango, taxi to holding point, runway 18, straight ahead via November, hold short of November 5.
Straight ahead to holding point 18, 5 November, holding short runway, correction, holding short November 5. Straight on the 2
Transavia 36 Tango, sorry, I'm now holding short of Michael 10.
Transavia 36 Tango, negative fuel instructed via Mike 8 and hold short of cut 2, holding point, runway 25 center.
Transavia 36 Tango already, I'm already in Mike 10 and now holding short of 25 center, sorry.
Transavia 36 Tango, now cross runway 25 center on the other side, taxi left onto correction. On the other side, taxi straight ahead in November 4 and then left onto Lima.
Transavia 36 Tango, short standby please.
Transavia 36 Tango, hold position, say again, hold position. Negative, this was for Transavia 36 Tango, hold position.
Holding position, Transavia 36 Tango.
Lufthansa 3 Tango Foxtrot, pushback now approved.
Pushback 3.
Skyways 5556 ready for taxi.
Approved, face south.
Push approved, face south, Lufthansa 075.
Speedbird 909 uniform identified, contact Langen radar on 120.155.
120.155, speed 909 uniform, good luck.
Frankfurt Tower, guten Abend, for Oscar near Charlie, Charlie, information Oscar requesting Everton to Denhaven.
First, Tomjet 23, Charlie Tango, continue taxi to holding point, runway 18, straight ahead via November.
Oscar continue taxi to holding point 18 for Tomjet 23 Tango.
Golf Sierra India, Charlie, Charlie, Tower, hello, information, Oscar is current, cleared to Den Helder, Maroon 7, Mike, departure, flight plan route, climb where sits, flight level 70, squawk 2055.
Clear to Den Helder via Maroon 7 Max departure, flat and route, climb assist, flight level 70, squawk 2055, stop for near Charlie, Charlie.
Golf Charlie, Charlie, replay correct.
Lufthansa 996, ready, request taxi.
Lufthansa 996, taxi to holding point, runway 25 center via November 8, Lima, Lima 3.
Taxi to holding point, runway 25 center, via November 8, Lima, Lima 3, Lufthansa 996.
Lufthansa 7X-ray operative taxi.
Lufthansa 7X Alpha, taxi to holding point, runway 25 center via November 8, Lima, Lima 3.
See, 2577, number 8, Lima, Lima 3, Lufthansa 7X-ray Alpha.
Frankfurt Tower,
Oh,
Condor
Jesus.
2017.
Trying to get in here.
Contact 2017, Tower, go ahead.
I think I picked the wrong taxi way. I read back Mike 28 and I see that I'm
very past Mike 28. I think you meant Mike 8. Is that correct? Condor 2017.
Condor 2017, affirmative. Mike 8 and hold short of cut 2, holding point runway 25 center.
Copy that. I was wrong. Sorry for that. But I read back Mike 28 on my readback. Condor 2017.
Condor 2017, no problem.
Skyways 5556, ready for taxi.
Skybase 5556, taxi to holding point of runway 18, straight ahead via November.
Taxi holding point to 18 via November, Skyways 5556. Alright, let's get out of here.
Lima Romeo, ready for taxi. Lufthansa 4, Lima Romeo, twice able to depart runway 18, intersection Serra and Familia with the transition 1.
Hey, permeable. 4 Lima Romeo.
Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo, taxi via Lima, uniform, hold short of uniform 2.
I really should put that PAX emoji in. I forgot to start it again. Ugh.
Lufthansa 115,
even with my note telling me to start it.
First, Tomcat 23 Charlie Tango, give way to the Lufthansa.
I blame Kevin for not
crossing from right to left.
telling me.
Give way to the Lufthansa for Tomcat 23.
Lufthansa 7X Alpha, give way to the Tomcat Boeing 737, crossing November from left to right.
I give way to the Tomcat from left to right.
Alright, we're just going to follow November all the way down and listen up for any stop orders.
Taxi to holding point runway 18 via Papa 1 Whiskey 1.
To holding point 18.
Confirmed by Papa 1 Whiskey and Whiskey 1.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Taxi to holding point runway 18 via Papa 1 Whiskey 1.
Via Papa 1 Whiskey 1 Lufthansa 1125.
From 4 Lima Romeo, cross uniform 2, cross uniform 6, and continue taxi to holding point runway 18 via transition 1.
Uniform 2, uniform 6, continue taxi holding point 18, Sierra via transition 1, Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo.
It's November 3.
Lufthansa 115, request taxi.
Clocked.
Lufthansa 015, request taxi.
Lufthansa 015 and clear of the company in front, taxi to holding point runway 25 center via November 5, hold short of Lima.
Then clear of company in front via November 5, hold short in Lima, Lufthansa 015.
It's not unexpected we've got this amount of traffic here. This and Heathrow are, I think, are the two busiest airports in Europe.
5 center on the other side, give way to a Lufthansa aircraft passing from left to right, Condor 2017.
Oh, there's the Lufthansa going the other way.
Lufthansa 3 Tango Fox, request taxi.
Lufthansa 3 Tango Foxtrot, give way to the Boeing 737, crossing from left to right, thereafter taxi to holding point runway 25 center via November 5, Lima 3.
Give way to the 737 after November 5, Lima 3 to the
That's that guy waiting there.
3 Tango Fox.
Star Alliance.
Condor 2017, continue taxi to stand Charlie 11, straight ahead via November 3.
Charlie 11 via November 3, Condor 2017.
Lufthansa 9996 via Lima 3, line up runway 25 center.
I am runway 25 center, Lufthansa 996.
Lufthansa 9996, wind 210 degrees, 10 knots, runway 25 center, clear to takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 996.
So we got crossing takeoffs.
075,
25 center is being used as the departure runway.
Lima 3.
And we have
18
18 being used for aircraft heading south. We're heading south, so we're going to be on 18. But we've got aircraft departing over there on 25 center. And we've also got aircraft landing on 25 right, 25 left. So 4 runways in use at the moment here at Frankfurt.
Lufthansa 7X Alpha behind the departing Lufthansa A320, line up runway 25 center behind.
And Spartan Company A320, line up 25 center behind, Lufthansa 7X Alpha.
It is fair hike.
Tomjet 23 Charlie Tango, line up runway 18.
We're basically taxiing the length of the runway. That sounds like Kevin's made it.
Golf India Charlie Charlie, ready for taxi.
Golf Charlie Charlie, startup approved.
Startup approved, Charlie Charlie.
Alright, we're going to come down here, make sure we got transponders on. There we go. Do our other checks here. We could do our fuel flow reset. Make sure the engines are drawing roughly equal. Roughly. They're not quite. But that's fine. They look good.
Lufthansa 996 identified. Contact Langen radar on 120.155.
V speeds are set. 135, 136, 143.
996, bye-bye.
MCP is set. 163, 176, 4000. And auto brakes set to RTO, flaps at 1. So we're all good for when we get to the runway. In here is where we were parked last time we came in.
Just to confirm, it was 120.155 for the Honda 996.
They put us in the cargo area.
996 affirm 120.155.
120.155, thank you, Honda 996.
Lufthansa X Alpha, then 210 degrees, 10 knots, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff.
Just takeoff 257, so Lufthansa 7X Alpha.
Lufthansa 3 Tango Foxtrot behind the departing company A320, line up runway 25 center behind.
Not behind the departing company, Lufthansa 3 Tango Fox.
Golf Charlie Charlie, ready for taxi.
Alright, so it's just going to be straight ahead here.
Golf Charlie Charlie, taxi via
to the hold line.
Hold short of Romeo.
Sierra 23, holding short Romeo, Golf Charlie Charlie.
There's the Weber 15. Should have Kevin on the runway still. And another aircraft in front of us.
Left, on ILS to left.
Oh, it looks like
Tower
Bern approach has come online.
Swing will be not possible. Now continue approach to left.
Okay, continuing on to left, Lufthansa 75.
Lufthansa 7X Alpha identified. Contact Langen radar on 120.155.
120.155, Lufthansa 7X Alpha. See you.
There's Kevin.
Tomjet 23 Charlie Tango, wind 210 degrees, 10 knots, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
There's another aircraft on the other side waiting to go.
Action.
Lufthansa 1125 behind the departing Tomjet, Boeing 737 in front, line up runway 18 behind.
Lufthansa 1125, line up when, forgot the aircraft name, took off.
1125, just to make sure, line up behind the departing Boeing 737
Alright, so
behind.
we are in position, everything is good there, we're just waiting.
Line up behind the 737.
Lufthansa 75, wind 210 degrees, 10 knots, runway 25 left, cleared to land.
Set.
Left to land, Lufthansa 75.
There goes Kevin.
Golf Charlie Charlie, advise able depart runway 25 center, intersection Mike 10.
We're able to pass center, Mike 10, Golf Charlie Charlie.
Golf Charlie Charlie for crossing, taxi to holding point runway 25 left, Romeo 11.
Holding point 25 left, Romeo 11, Golf Charlie Charlie.
And we're waiting for
And
this guy
Charlie just to make sure
move
back
out.
for crossing.
Nice to call me back for crossing, Golf Charlie Charlie.
from Jet 23 Charlie Tango identified, contact Langen radar on 136.130.
Roger, Langen on 136.130 from the 23 Charlie Tango, thanks, display.
It's an odd frequency. I'll dial that in, 136. 130. Other aircraft is moving out. One 130. That's not approach. That's
The 1125 to confirm you're just lining up runway 18.
Oh, what that is.
Lufthansa 1125, line up at runway 18, ready for departure.
For the 1125 seems to be the preceding traffic is disconnected. Wind 210 degrees from 0 knots, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 18, Lufthansa 1125.
Kevin, did you crash? No, I see you there.
Skywings 5556 behind you, departing Lufthansa Boeing 737 in front, line up runway 18 behind, and traffic information 18320 departing ahead out of intersection Serra.
Roger, behind the departing aircraft, line up and wait. We have the traffic information for Skyways 5556. Alright, so lights are on, That goes over.
Lufthansa 4, Lima Romeo behind the next departing company Boeing 737, line up runway 18 behind.
Next departing company 737, line up 18 behind, Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo.
Lufthansa 3, Tango Foxtrot, winds 210 degrees, 10 knots, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared takeoff, Lufthansa 3, Tango running.
Oh, it must have been the guy on 25 center that disconnected.
075 behind the departing company A320 in front, line up runway 25 center behind.
Behind departing A320, line up 25 behind Lufthansa 075.
Alright.
Lufthansa 75, taxi left onto Mike 30, and hold at cut 2, holding point runway 25 center.
We are lined up.
Left Mike 30, holding cut 225, enter Lufthansa 75.
Golf Charlie, cross runway 25 left, on the other side, taxi right on Mike 10, and hold at cut 2, holding point runway 25 center.
Traffic 25 left on the other side, right to Mike 10, holding short cut 2, holding point down 5 center of Charlie Charlie.
Lufthansa 4, Lima Romeo, you can line up runway 18 now, the traffic seems to be disconnected.
Line up 18, Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo, thank you.
Lufthansa 3, Tango Foxtrot identified, contact Langen radar on 120.155.
So that's the guy that's going to be taking off ahead of me.
Wind 210 degrees, 10 knots, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 18, cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo.
Lufthansa 75, fire Mike 30, cross runway 25 center, on the other side, taxi right on Lima, November 8 for stand Alpha 52.
Crossing 25.
So we're waiting on him to go.
Then left onto November, Lima, November 8, Alpha 1 to 5 for start.
I think he's going off at
Lufthansa 75,
Sierra?
it seems to be you missed Mike 30 now. Are you able to make a right turn into Mike 30?
Yeah, we are making a right turn. 11.5.
So Kevin is still there. I can see him going out. It is busy. There's the other aircraft is departing.
Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo identified, contact Langen radar on 136.130, tschüss.
Contact radar 136.130, Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo, ciao ciao.
Skyways 5556, wind 210 degrees, 10 knots, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff on runway 18, Skyways 5556. Alright, engines at 40. Clock is running. Engines are stable. Brakes released. Takeoff power set. He's making a left turn.
Lufthansa 75, just to make sure, taxi to stand Alpha 52 via Lima and November 8.
Check.
Oh, 5 to Lima and November 8, Lufthansa.
Lufthansa 075 and 210 degrees, 10 knots, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff 25 center, Lufthansa 075.
V1T. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Autopilot on. Positive rate, autopilot on, auto brakes are off. Gear is up and retracted. Gear lever is off. Engine start switches are off. Runway turn off lights are off.
Skybase 5556, identified contact Langen radar on 136.130, bye bye.
136, 130, Skyways 5556, good day.
623, Condor 13.
Condor 221, descent, flight level 70 with speed 250 knots.
Set flight level 70 with speed 250 knots, Condor 1.
Langen radar, Skyways 5556 with you, climbing through 3,200 for 4,000.
Skyways 5556, Langen radar identified, climb unrestricted for level 130.
Climb unrestricted to flight level 130, Skyways 5556.
From 7 Alpha Charlie, turn left heading 280, cleared Alpha approach runway 25 left.
280, cleared approach runway 28, 2 left, 7 Charlie.
You're okay, Molly. I think that's the kids coming home from school. She's hearing.
Good evening, Lufthansa 075, passing 2,700, climbing flight level 70, out of Frankfurt.
Alright, flaps coming up.
075, Langen radar identified, climb via sit for level 130.
Via sit 130, Lufthansa 075.
Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo, connect radar on 125 decimal 2, goodbye.
Radar 1252, Servus Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo.
Unrestricted, so we go to 250. Flaps are up. Cabin is pressurizing. There's 7,000 feet. Standard pressure. Taxi light off as well. And we're good. Again, short flight.
7 Alpha Charlie, speed 200 or greater.
Just going to do a quick ATIS check in Bern.
Skyways 5556, connect radar on 125, decimal 2, goodbye.
1252 for Skyways 5556, good day. Alright, so 125 2
From 3 Tango Foxtrot, this is the approach, please connect radar 125, 730.
Lufthansa 4 Mike Echo, contact 124-730.
10,000 feet. Landing lights off.
124-730 for Lufthansa 4 Mike Echo. Vielen Dank, ciao.
Seatbelt signs are off. Blanket radar, Skyways 5556 with you through flight level 115 for 130.
Skyways 5556, land grade identified. Climb to flight level 240 and you can cancel the speed restriction.
Roger, climbing 250 and cancel speed restriction. Skyways 5556.
Skyways 5556, confirm cleared level 240.
Roger, 240 for Skyways 5556. That's a 25.
The Lima Romeo, climb to flight level 230.
Climb to level 230, Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo.
Delta Charlie 46 Bravo, descend to flight level 220.
Flight level 220, Delta Charlie 46 Bravo.
I didn't catch the speed restriction change at 10,000, that's fine. Didn't realize my phone was on. Anyway, looks like we're doing the ILS approach, runway 14. Which is what we set up for, so that is all good. That is what is happening down at Bern. As it's currently raining down there, and the winds are variable, but that's the runway they are having use. Ceiling is about 6,500 feet, and pressure is standard, 1013, so that's okay. Climbing up to our cruise level of 250, and there's top of climb. Top of descent won't be much further down the road. There it is there, just coming up for 80 miles. We're just kind of hopping over the mountains here. Very nice. Coming up over Mannheim now. A bit more cloud to the south. So I'm not seeing Kevin in the chat, but he's still up on VATSPY, so I'm assuming he's pretty busy. So let's get some frequencies down. We will go for Bern approach. It is going to be on 127325. Tower is not up or anything like that, so it'll just be approach we'll be dealing with. And again, the ATIS is saying runway 14 is what we are using. So if we come down quickly here, and we can see we're going to be coming in from Rhodos all the way down here to Bern. We're not going to hold at Bern.
Delta Charlie 46 Bravo, descend to flight level 150, cross level at Lokta.
Flight level 150, cross flight level at Lokta. Delta Charlie 46 Bravo.
Lufthansa Photo Tango, contact 124730, goodbye.
I'm going to throw the terrain radar on just because we're coming up to the mountains, and obviously going into Switzerland we're going to be coming into mountainous areas.
Skyways 5556 proceeds direct Nator.
Nator? Roger, proceeding direct to Nator for Skyways 5556. Let's cut off a little bit of our back and forth here.
Langen Radar Air France 2257, good evening, inbound Delta November 287, passing flight level.
See where we are coming up down here through Strasbourg, Stuttgart.
Land grade identified, continue present heading, climb to flight level 240.
Present heading and 240.
Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo, contact
There's
London
us
Radar
coming in over the
129er,
mountains here.
decimal, correction, contact München Radar 129er, decimal 525, goodbye.
Contact München 129er, 525, guten Abend, schönen Abend nach Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo.
Alright, there's our cruise
Langradar,
altitude.
hello, you're wing 7 Mike Echo, passing 270, climb 310.
There's your wing 7 Mike Echo, Long Radar identified. Proceed direct Sulz.
Direct Sulz,
Yeah, she's a busy one today
wing 7 Mike Echo,
on
request 5 minutes
VATSIM.
of cockpit.
Most of Europe is currently lit up.
Approved and reports back, wing 7 Mike Echo.
At least Eastern Europe anyway.
Delta Mike Hotel, rufen Sie Baden-Turm 134,105. Tschüss.
Rufe Baden-Turm 134.195.
Negativ 134105.
134.105 Baden-Turm für die Delta Mike Hotel. Danke für den Service. Schönen Abend. Ciao.
Tschüss, ebenso. Delta Charlie 46 Bravo, contact direct arrival 135, decimal 225, goodbye.
135, 225, danke für den Service, schönen Abend, Delta Charlie 46 Bravo.
No, you're gonna have to wait, Molly. I'm working. You can't be hungry. You had a late breakfast. Just lie down for now. Alright. So we can start getting our information. We're less than 80 miles to the top of descent. So let's grab the current weather in Bern. And I will throw it into the chat. So you can see our winds are 270 at 6. That's automated though. If we go to the ATIS.
Your wings 7 Mike Echo, I have a question. Can we make 10 minutes?
When did this come out?
France 2257, proceed direct Obiga,
Oh, that's
climb to
very
flight level
dated.
300.
Direct Obiga, flight level 300, Air France 2257.
And Eurowing 7 Mike Echo, yeah, we can't do that because I will need you 180 latest at Ibini and you will need descent prior to the time you will back.
Okay, how many minutes is maximum?
5 minutes.
We'll see.
Okay, roger.
Lufthansa 5 for Bravo, descent to flight level 130 at 2,500
Still using
feet
1-4,
per minute
that's fine.
or greater.
Flight level 130 at 2,500 feet per minute or greater, Lufthansa 5 for Bravo.
Air France 2257, can you confirm the direct point is Obiga?
Air France 2257, affirm Oscar Bravo India Golf Alpha.
Obiga, direct Air France 2257.
Lang, schönen guten Abend, Renner 162, level 232, climbing 240 in Berlinga.
There's Ryanair 162
Let's see what he gives us.
identified. Climb to flight level 300 and proceed direct Süden.
So with that said, we can do our
We climb
barrel
level
for 1013. We're going to be coming down here.
This one Alpha Whiskey, when ready, descend to flight level 180.
Go to our index. We're going to be doing
Ready,
a
descent to
flaps
flight level 180
40
with 1 Alpha
landing.
Whiskey.
So that is now in, and we have our reference there. We come over to our charts. Let's see if I can do this without it
Lufthansa 5 for Bravo, contact
crashing on
München
me.
Radar 129er, decimal 525, goodbye.
129er 525, Lufthansa 5 for Bravo, schönen Abend noch.
Having issues with Navigraph. Come on, load in. Give me the chart.
From Jet 23, Charlie
There we
Tango,
go.
Model Honeycomb 1228, goodbye.
Patrick, Honeycomb 1228, contact next to Internet.
Alright, so 228 is going to be our next frequency. We'll get that set up. One 228 is set. Alright, so the ILS we're going to be coming in on is going to be the ILS for runway 14. Got the approach. See if I can get the ILS up without it
Plan, good evening.
crapping on me.
560, my flight level 300, CP LDC.
Transavia 560, my air contact 12473, you're still with me.
So sorry for that, thank you very much. Transavia 560, my share number.
Yeah, I know it's busy here. I'm trying to pull up my chart here. I'll give it one more shot, and then I'm going to do it through the aircraft. Nope, it is crapping out on me continually here. So let's go over here. We're going to go into charts, LSZB. We want the approach.
Delta Kilo India Mike India, flight level 70, climbing for flight level 130.
It's going to be the ILS
Delta
runway.
Kilo India Mike India, long-range identified. For information, traffic 10 o'clock, 4.2 miles, indicating 1,000 feet above. You're now clear of him, but yeah.
Sweet, Molly. So we're going to want a frequency of 110.1 on the ILS, 110.1, and we will slot that in.
to the 38 kilo, flight level 2 for
It's going to be a 138 heading.
To 38 kilo, long radar identified. Hello, report your request at flight level.
To the 38 kilo, it's fine if it's just a flight level 240.
138 on the heading.
To 38 kilo, roger.
Alright, so that is set
Skyway
up.
5556, monitor Honeycomb 1228, goodbye.
1228 for Skyways 5556 today. Alright, we're over to Unicom. You have to give me a little bit of time, Molly. Alright, so I got the chart up there. So that is good. If we look at the arrival we're doing the Rotos 3. So we're coming in this way and down and in there. So we can bring those up to there. So we are good. Yeah, I took you out just before the flight, Molly. You're gonna have to wait. Okay? Just give me a little bit of time here. Okay? Oh, you're not right either? Yeah. Blame J-Hog. Yeah, I'd blame J-Hog as well. Alright. Hang on, let me just quickly go deal with Molly. I'll be right back. Okay. Hopefully that'll keep her occupied and she can hold it until we're down. So we're coming into Natter, we're going to make the turn a couple spots. We're going to be beginning our descent. So if we look at our arrival, if we're coming straight in on everything, we have a final platform altitude of 4,000 feet, and we've got a continual descent going, so that's what we're going to use. Sounds like Kevin. So minimums we're going to want for this approach, it's going to be a... Well, we should be okay on a Cat 1. Well, it looks like all we can do anyway. We're going to be... Category C, so we want 652 feet, so we're going to go radar on this one. And that's just to make it easier on us instead of sitting there dialing. Too heavy. What's too heavy? Oh, you're too heavy. Oh, really? Ah. Interesting. So if I look at my flight plan quickly, my max landing weight 146. How much fuel did you put in? My takeoff weight was below my max landing weight, so I'm fine there. That's all good. Okay, no more at the moment, Molly. Coming up for our top of descent, so we'll get that 4,000 feet dialed in. All right, and we are set to begin descent down the path here. So the next frequency we are going to want is approach on 127.325. 127.325 is set. I'll be with you shortly. You may hear her for the rest of the flight. VNAV path, down we go. I think that's Kevin ahead of us there. Making the turn at TRA. Be right back. What was your reserve going back to Frankfurt? Okay, descent weather we've got arrival data is set. Landing altitude is going to be 1,700 feet, given the fact it only goes up 50s at 1675, so we'll go 1,700 feet. For our landing altitude, looks nice coming in over the valley here. Localizer ILS course frequency or set engine NTA is not required. Recall is checked. MCP is set. Altitude is set. Altimeters we're set in for the transition. Minimums are set. We're on radio. Missed approach is going to be it's over here. Climb straight ahead, turn left, avoid airspace, class G to intersect the Will VR. 1169, we'll get that in over here. 1169 is now in, and there's that locked in, and we want a course, we want to come out and intercept the course on the 222 radial. So we'll dial that over. 222 radial. That is set. Okay, Molly. I'll be with you shortly. Alright, we're tracking inbound now to Rotos. I'll be with you in a minute. And we're looking at transition here is 6,000 feet. Should be pretty much straight in down here, then we'll kick to the right a little bit, and a series of lefts in for the ILS. I'm going to switch over onto frequency now. It's again 127.325. And he just dinged me. Haha. Bern approach, Skyways 5556 with you, descending through flight level 175 for the Rotos 3 arrival ILS 14.
Skyways 5556, Bern arrival Grotto, identified information India, clear Throttle, 3 Mike arrival, expect ILS approach runway 14, descent flight level 130.
Roger, descending by the Rotos 3 Mike arrival. Expecting ILS 14 and descending to flight level 130, Skyways 5556. Okay, you're not going down, so let's go down. There we go. Okay, you're gonna have to wait a minute. Okay? You're gonna have to wait a minute. Trying to do too many things at one time there, and dialed right through my my thing. Hang on, Molly. Hang on. There's Kevin ahead, I think. That's him, that bright light there. Alright, so he's got us coming down to 130.
Jet 23 Charlie Tango, descent flight level 80.
Level 80 from the 2.
That is Kevin there. When we land, we are going to be exiting to the left, and we'll be looking at parking, you know, somewhere in the main gates there. We'll see what he gives us. And Navigraph just lost all the data on the maps. So he's got the rough layout stuff. There's Kevin there. 1,000 to go. Somehow he's only just ahead of me now. Oh, there he is. There's an aircraft right in front of me. Who is that? Oh, that. Well, that might be Kevin. I got a couple other aircraft around me. I'm going to bring our speed to 245. There he is.
Skyways 556, descent flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, Skyways 5556. Watching Kevin, he's just ahead of us here. That's 6 miles. We have cloud. It's supposed to be raining. See, we're coming into the valley here. Alright, coming up for 11,000 feet, so we'll get the seatbelt signs on. We'll bring them in the back.
5556, descent 6,000 feet, QNH 1013.
Descend 6,000 feet, QNH 1013, Skyways 5556. Alright, that's over. We're over to standard pressure. Gonna go lights, turn off lights. Engine ignition is continual on. Logos are on. The wing lights on. Everything is ready in the back. Okay, Molly, I need about 10 minutes. And flaps 1 as we pass through 10,000 feet. Flaps 2. Flaps 5. So we look at the approach. We do have speed restrictions coming up. Lardo, we have to be 210. I'm going to go right down to 200. Zoom in here. Airport's just going to be over here to our left. So we're coming down into the clouds. IBE is the identifier, and 1101 and 138, so we're set for the ILS. Kevin's in the clouds ahead of us, still 6 miles out, 800 feet to go. Probably gonna have a little bit of rain as we come in. It's not busy here at Bern. There's 4 aircraft inbound. There's the 2 of us. There's one coming in from France and another one coming up there's a PC-12 coming in from somewhere in France, and looks like an SR-22 coming up from Zurich. We are looking good. 6,000 feet. That's the minimum here, or as assigned by ATC. It's only 2.8 miles to Lardo, so we are going to bring our speed back now to 200. Keep that spacing from traffic in front of us. Through 210, we can drop to 10 degrees flaps.
Service 5556, descend 4,000 feet, cleared ILS approach, runway 14, report established.
Send 4,000, cleared ILS 14, will report established, Skyways 5556. Alright, we're going to go vertical speed mode, sending down. And there's that speed back, so we'll go 200, or below 210, we'll go to flaps 10, that'll help control speed. Yeah, I'll be with you in a second. Making the turn. Should come back to 185 now. Coming around the corner. There's the airport's over there in the clouds. There's aircraft right there. I think Kevin's in the hold.
23 Charlie Tango, confirm you're ready now for the approach.
Next up, I was letting you know that we're in the hold.
2500.
23 Charlie Tango, Roger.
There's the turn. We'll arm our glide slope localizer. Almost done. Almost done, Molly. Kevin's in the hole, that's why he's above us. Alright, here we go. Bern approach, Skyways 5556, established localizer 149 miles.
Skyways 5556, wind 270 degrees, 6 knots, runway 14, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 14, Skyways 5556. So we're going to have a slight tailwind, as you can see. So we're actually going to bring land at reference speed. I'll be right there, Molly. Almost done. Alright, so we're coming in. Glide slope is moving, so we're going to bring our speed down to 165. Gear down.
Skyways 5556, radar service terminated and backtrack approved.
Roger, backtrack approved, radar service terminated. Thanks for the ATC, Skyways 5556. 135. Set. There's the rain. There's the runway. Flaps full, 3 green, gear down, lights are on. Speed coming, brake, back, auto brakes set to 3, and speed brake is armed. Some heavy rains.
Approaching minimums.
Runway's 5,500 feet.
Minimums.
Landing. I have control. We want to drag it in slightly because we don't have a lot of room. We are getting pushed from the back.
300. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Get her down. Reverser's on. Manual brakes. Oh yeah, that took the whole runway. Alright, we're gonna backtrack. Let's get her around. Shine our landing lights in this guy's front yard. Come off at Foxtrot. Definitely getting a push there. And Bern approach, Skyways 5556 is clear, runway 14 at Foxtrot, taxiing to the apron.
Skyways 5556, Roger, take status choice.
Roger, thanks again. So we're going to head up here. We're just going to find a stand somewhere.
Tango, unfortunately, I have to close. Happy landing and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Roger, and see you again, and thank you very much for that. For Thunder 2 chatting with you.
Alright, we're going to take this one here. Not sure which one it is. Oh, you came out of nowhere. And we're just going to pull it in. Oh, it's not too bad. And we're just going to sit her right there. Alright, welcome to Bern, everybody. Let's get the parking brake on. We're going to pop up top, get the lights on, and start shutting this aircraft down. So, into the menu, FS Actions, ground with the chocks in. We'll request the ground power. I'm going to pop up here. Watch for the ground power to come on. APU is up and running, so the APU bleeds will come on. The ground power is now on. So we can come down here to the engines, shut down the engines. Ground equipment coming in, that's fine. Fuel pumps will go off except for the left aft. Ice ventilation valve will go to open, and flight directors will come off on both sides. There we go. Now, no suitable parking, no suitable parking, no suitable parking. Very good. So let's quickly pop down here again. We're going to go to our here. into ground services. We got that. We're going to come over here. We got stairs. We're going to ask for the stairs. There we go. We'll get the stairs coming out. We can get the galley guys coming out as well. Don't need a passenger bus. We can get the cleaning truck out. Alright. Last thing we'll do is something I forgot to do, but we'll come up here, get the taxi lights off. Those lights are all on, and we are good. Why are they? Why is that still flashing? You go off as well. There we go. Well, that's going to do it for today in a rainy Bern. Thank you very much for coming along. Kevin, thanks for flying. And we will catch you on the next one, which is going to be tomorrow night, where we leave Bern and head out on the next leg of our Christmas tour. I got to go take care of Molly. Thanks for coming along, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.